How's it going, everybody? So the best specialist class in my opinion for free-for-all is going to be the recon class. Now there are other options. I'm not saying this is the absolute best, but for the playstyle that I'm going to present in this video, it is going to be basically the best. The other one that I would consider highly effective would be the nomad class, but that would be for the other playstyle that I want to present. So there are basically two ways to play free-for-all, or at least two ways that I play free-for-all that seem to be effective, and that is to either do circles around the map or to control a section of the map. So this video we're going to be obviously controlling a section of the map because we're going to be using the recon class, and the sensor dart allows us to see a little section of the map or area and make plays based off of that knowledge that we can get. And then the vision pulse, we can literally just see basically everyone, and we can make plays based on where they're going to be, or enemies are going to be. So you'll see in the video, like, people will be running into me and I just start shooting because I know they're going to end up being there. What I didn't know is the vision pulse is the people actually know they're being targeted, so eventually in the future people are going to, I guess, notice that and then maybe react a little differently. But for now, people don't really know that they're being targeted, so they're just going to run right into your bullets because you have that knowledge and the upper hand in those gunfights. And next up, I recommend also just putting on lower kill streaks such as UAV and counter UAV. In this video I didn't have the counter UAV on because I just didn't feel like changing it. I just forgot to. But for these, you just cycle them basically, and again, the more information you have and the less information that you give the enemy, or again, the counter UAV is going to make them have less information about where you are. I also run the silencer. The reason why I do this is because I just like the idea of being stealthy. In every single COD game I've ever played, I always use a silencer regardless of whether it makes the gun better or worse. I just like the idea of people can't see me on the mini-map where I shoot. This also allows me to reload when I want, and again, get a different angle on, like, if I start shooting, some guy's gonna run around the corner and know exactly where I am on the mini-map, but that little bit of an edge helps me win and control certain gunfights in the way I want to. So that's why I always run the silencer. For the remainder of the gameplay, I'm kind of just going to commentate and talk about the recon class and how I'm using it in this game so I can secure the win and get more map control. So I started taking note, I don't take note of it yet, but I started taking note that on now my right side of the map, right where I'm heading now, people started basically converging and making that kind of like the objective of the map where you know someone's going to be, so when you spawn you automatically run to that side of the map. I kind of notice that happens in game modes where there are no objectives. Again, you just create your own objective, so it's like, oh, someone's over there, someone killed me, I'm going to go run back there and kill them, because that's the objective. Because you have basically a high probability that that person's going to be still there, or at least around that area. So I don't take note of that yet, but once I do, then that's where I start really popping off and not dying and getting a lot of kills, because I'm able to control this portion of the map and people just keep coming to me because I've already killed them before. I think someone did leave someone did leave this game, because right now it's a pretty close lead, but at the end of the video the lead is nowhere close to this. Like, I think the next person up had like 16 kills when I won and got the 30, so it was, I don't know, I guess someone left and I didn't really notice that before. Now, here's one thing you don't do. You put that sensor dart right there where 1/4 of the circle is in the middle of, or outside the map. Definitely don't want to do that. You want to make sure you maximize your sensor dart efficiency. That's a clear thing what not to do. You kind of want to time your kill streaks around your basically ultimate move. You can't really time it, but you can have, if you're aware of it, you can, I guess, time it a little bit. So basically I want to use my ultimate move where I can see everyone when I'm close to certain kill streaks, because then I can get them, or I can basically secure them more better. Basically I'm gonna get the kill streaks if I use my superpower moves, and I didn't really do that until the end of this video, but I kind of wish I did that prior, because I would have had a more successful game. So just keep looking at how far you are into your kill streaks, and if you're honestly one of those players where you're not too good and you can't really get up there to the UAV, because honestly getting UAV in this game is a lot more challenging than every other Call of Duty I've ever played. You actually need like 5 kills. I feel like it's a lot of kills. You can just pop your ultimate move like basically whenever, so you can get the Actually, I don't know if it does that now that I think about it. Does your ultimate move start its cooldown after you use it, or does it? I feel like that's how it would be. Like, why would it make sense if it's the other way around? So basically, if you just basically aren't getting your ultimate, or you're not getting a lot of kills or whatever, just use it so you can get as many kills as you can. But then if you're trying to secure wins, you want to make sure you again maximize everything and get the most out of all your moves, your kill streaks. You want to make sure it all makes sense. So right there, I used it to secure another UAV. And I decided to keep my sensor dart up because I don't feel like putting it in this random area. I would rather put it in an area, the area over there where I know I can control. And I also already had my UAV up, so I had an idea where I think 5 or 6 people are on the map. So the one person that's running their UAV jammer perk, whatever the hell that's called, I'll just take note of that when I'm running around. But the probability that I run into that person is a little bit less. See right there, I put down that sensor dart, turn right around, and then there that guy is. And I was able to get the lightning strike. So that felt kind of good. Now I don't know why I decided to go over there. I think, yeah, I came over here because I wanted to call in my lightning strike, and what do you know, that dude is just sitting there. But I mean, I guess I should have just, I didn't have control over that side of the map, so that was my fault for going all the way over there. And like, why would I go over there to call it in when I can call it in that little hut area, or not little hut area, but that little cubicle. So that's basically the end of this game. I didn't really get any high kill streaks or anything, but I did get a relatively decent KDA or KD. Yeah, there's no assists in this game anymore, which is interesting. I kind of like that though. But yeah. Oh yeah. So I basically used the recon class this game to control a certain part of the map. I didn't really do too much job of control, or too good of a job of controlling the portion of the map, but for the most part, that's what I did. Just control this little area of the map with a lot more information that my opponents had, and then I was able to secure a lot of gunfights that I otherwise might not have been able to kill or win. So yeah, thanks for watching, guys. See you guys around.